Hello everybody, Gmod here, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Emerald version. In the last episode, we went after the second of the Titan legendary Pokemon we've been finding across the Hoenn region, Registeel, and luckily, we caught it pretty fast, to be honest. We caught him like, I don't know, it was like less than 5 minutes or so. It was really, really fast, at least compared to its brother Regirock, because Regirock took quite a bit of time. That being said though, I kind of hinted at it before, but we're not quite done yet. There's still one more door for us to find. However, if memory serves, we have not come across a door quite like the other two we've seen so far. We've not come across a rock formation quite like it. So we have to go looking someplace we have not been before, which is why we're over here in Petalburg City. Which, let's just say, it's been a while since we've been here, that's for sure. And also, I got great news for you guys today. Guess what? We finally do not need to have an HM to go forward, which means the entire team is back together once again for the first time in a while. Ah, it feels good to have everyone back together again. That being said though, let's set on out. And we're going out setting out over here to Route 104, because believe it or not, the place that we need to go is actually overseas, and it's a place that you may not ever find on your own unless you're particularly looking for this door here, because it's completely off the beaten path. That being said though, I don't have any max repels, so yeah, that's a bit of a problem. I'll be right back. Wow, okay, apparently I did have a repel, it just wasn't active. Alright, well, whatever. A little too late for that. I'll just go buy some. We're already here anyways. You there, my good man. I require your finest max repels that you serve. Or any repels. You know what? Fine, regular repels will do. Thank you, good sir. And we have pretty much no money whatsoever, so let's just hope my Pokeballs that I got currently are going to be good enough for the job. Then again, we covered Registeel really fast, so pretty much all the Pokeballs I have before, I still have. So, it should be fine, I hope. Let's just hope I didn't jinx it right then. Alright, that being said though, now we bought ourselves some repels. Level 38 should definitely keep us from running into any wild Pokemon, so regular repel should do. And there we go. That being said though, it is time to surf. Time to make waves, my dude. I've never seen that again, but anyways. So where we want to go is down over here on Route 105, and we're going to try to avoid all the trainers here as I've not been over here, so they're going to be all wanting to battle me. You can kind of see what looks like a little bit of some rocks over there, and that's where we actually want to get going, so just follow yourself the path over here, and you'll be able to make it over just fine. Got this island over here, just like, get into a battle with a hiker. That's not what I was going to say, but okay. There's supposed to be a mystical rock around here. Do you know anything about it? Well, that's kind of sounds possibly what we're looking for, so it looks like we're on the right track by being over here. That being said, though, I'm pretty sure you're going to have pretty low... Yeah, look at that. We're, like, over 10 levels higher than you, so, yeah, this will be over in a second here. And there we go. Problem solved. I was thinking too much about that rock when my Pokemon remained weak. It's not that serious, buddy. Take it easy, alright? I'm just gonna be on my way. Thank you very much. Alright, that being said, though, we don't want to get into battles with trainers. What we want to do, however, is... Wow, okay, that repel already ran out. I forgot how freaking good max repels were compared to the regular repels. Jeez, it's been a while. Alright, yeah, one more should do it fine, though. Alright, back on the waves we go. And now then, we want to avoid this girl. She may have cooties, we must avoid her. And that being said, we have found it. Over here, we have ourselves the third door. Here we have the island cave here. And as usual, once again, we got some cryptic writing here. And before I actually go ahead and do what the puzzle is here, because, you know, there's a puzzle for all of these, I actually want to talk something and address something I haven't really talked about that I've actually learned quite recently. And I actually didn't know about this until, you know, I started making these videos here about the legendary Pokemon here. And that is... Apparently, I cannot confirm this for myself as I do not actually have the manual for my Pokemon Emerald lying around anymore. However, apparently, inside the manual of Pokemon Emerald, they actually had an entire section with Braille translations, essentially. So you can open up the manual itself and do the translations like that. So you didn't actually have to go out and, like, find anything to understand Braille. You can actually just use what you got with the game to understand it. That being said, though, however, unfortunately, most people did not really look into these manuals because most people, you know, they kind of just figured out how to play the game for themselves, and they've probably played a Pokemon game before, so they didn't really need the manual, so a lot of people probably didn't end up actually ever even looking into the manual, so unfortunately, that goodwill and good deed probably went unnoticed. That being said, though, it is definitely most worth noting, and also pretty cool of them to do that. because they really didn't have to, but it's nice of them to do it anyways. That being said, though, the puzzle here is actually pretty simple. It's not anything to do with HMs. All it is that we have to walk around the edges of the room. Very weird, I know, but apparently doing this will make a door open, so I don't know. Nintendo logic or some mythical devices in the works, who knows? And by doing that, the door is opened. Let's check it out. And finally here, we have ourselves the final of the 3. That being said, though, saving the game as usual, because once again, if you mess this up, you get no second chances, so I highly, highly recommend you save your game. Alright, all saving is completed. Whenever you're ready, step forth and face the Titan. Wait 1 second. Stop the fighting here. And the reason we're stopping the fighting here is because there's something I quickly want to talk about before we actually fight this thing, and that is the overworld sprites you've been seeing so far for the Reggie Pokemon. As you can probably tell, they're a little bit weird looking. Not weird looking as in bad, but weird looking as in they're not quite exactly accurate to the Pokemon we've been fighting so far. And that is because, first of all, they're all recolors of the same sprite, which is why, you know, they're a little bit not perfect to what the Pokemon look like, but they're relatively close enough so you can tell what they are. However, what's even weirder about these sprites in the overworld here is the fact that there's actually perfectly usable, perfectly good pictures and overworld sprites of the free Reggie Pokemon that we've seen so far. However, they're just simply not used for whatever reason. This is very weird, and unless I am mistaken, I'm pretty sure they're actually used as plushes in the Japanese version of Pokemon Emerald. I'll correct that if I'm wrong or not, but it is very, very odd that they don't use them for whatever reason. That being said, though, that's just a fun little bit of trivia I wanted to mention. That being said, though, now, let's fight them. Meet the final of the Reggies, at least for this generation. Regice, or Regice, or Regice. Seriously, this is one of those Pokemon that I feel like nobody can agree with how to pronounce it. Personally, I like Regice. Regice here comes at a whopping level 40 like its cousins. It is a pure Ice type, which is a very rare typing inside this generation. In fact, there's only 3 families of Ice types, and Regice here is by far probably the bulkiest, at least specially defensive-wise. It is the opposite of Regirock, where it has 200 special defense, but its other stats are not as extreme as its special defense stats. So it's kind of like Regirock, but flipped over. And also, if anything, I'm going to be willing to bet that this thing is just like Registeel and Regirock, where it has the same moveset, except instead of Rock Throw and Metal Claw, it probably has an Ice-type move, which I hope is not Icy Wind, because that would be really, really pathetic for a legendary Pokemon. That being said, though, I probably should have Damsel up to try and paralyze this thing. However, if it hits me with an Ice-type move, Damsel is going to get one-shotted easily, so let's see how this does. And it does have Icy Wind. Come on, Regice. Are you serious? You're a legendary Pokemon level 40. You can... Oh. Never mind. That actually did a good amount of damage. Okay, I'm sorry, Regice. Please don't hurt me. Wow. Alright then. I guess I really underestimated how freaking frail Banetta is, because Banetta is a very, very frail Pokemon. And it lowered my speed too, so we're in actually kind of a bad spot here. Okay, Regice, calm down. I'm very sorry. I probably angered you. Okay, that being said, though, I'm going to have to really hope here it does not go for an Icy Wind, because I would really, really love to paralyze this thing to make it easier to catch, because I have caught Regirock in a normal Pokeball and an Ultra Ball. I've caught it. Oh god, it's going to hurt. I might get one-shotted here. Yeah, I'm definitely getting one-shot here. Jeez, as I was saying, though, I want to try and catch this thing in a funny Pokeball, because we caught the other 2 normal Pokeballs that you use on legendary Pokemon, so for this one, I want to catch this thing in something funny. That being said, though, okay, here's the plan. I'm gonna try and put it to sleep, and then maybe we'll start chucking some Pokeballs at it. And then maybe later, if I don't get catch it by the time being, maybe then I can catch it with maybe then I can paralyze it. Is what I'm trying to say. All right. First of all, though, you know, let's open up nice and simple. Let's go with a Pokeball. All right, let's see here. Do you want to cooperate? You do not. All right, that was fair. You know, that was to be expected. And this thing also has superpower. However, Regice's physical attack stat is quite pitiful, so yeah, I'm not so scared about it. You're not like your brothers. You know, you're not that scary with your superpowers. It's apparently your Icy Winds that I got to worry about, which is like the last thing I thought I'd ever say. Because seriously, Icy Wind is like the most pathetic ice move ever. Unless it's doubles, then it's actually quite good. But anyways, different topic. All right, so now that it's sleeping, you know what? You're blue, and this Great Ball is blue, so why not? Let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Are you serious? That was the second Pokeball. What? What is going on? First Registeel and now Regice? I'm not complaining because this could take forever and a Great Ball is, you know, not the best Pokeball, but... What? Are you serious now? I caught this thing in the second Pokeball. Okay, apparently Regirock just really didn't like me or something, and the other two really like me because the other two, besides Regirock, was like 5 seconds, but alright then, I'll take it. Regice's data was added to the Pokedex. Well, there goes my idea of catching in a funny Pokeball, but oh well, I'll take it, I guess. Here we go, we got Regice, the iceberg Pokemon. And something I find kind of funny about this thing is that if you look at its footprint over there, it's literally just a dot. That's its entire footprint, it's just a dot, which means I'd imagine walking as a Regice is quite problematic. That being said, though, its entire body is made of Antarctic ice. After extensive studies, researchers believe the ice was formed during an ice age. Look at that, guys. The Antarctica is confirmed to be real in Pokemon. Look at that. So yeah, that being said, though, we've caught in the Regi Trio. Wow, that went by really fast. Once again, I had a lot I wanted to talk about, like with Registeel, but I guess I just am destined not to do it. In that case, though, now I gotta think of a good nickname here, and unfortunately, as you guys probably know at this point, my nicknaming skills are not quite that good, so give me a second here, I'll think of something good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've been sitting here for like 2 minutes trying to think of something good here. I'm gonna be honest, I can't really think of anything. Nicknaming is not my forte, but if you guys got anything, you know, let me know if you guys got anything planned for this thing as a nickname, because once again, I got nothing. So yeah, we caught Regice in like a minute, tops. That was like the fastest legendary catcher I think I've had in quite some time. But hey, I guess it's kind of a good thing. At least Regice didn't give me the cold shoulder. I'm sorry, I'll leave. I'll just get out of here. Yeah, I'm so sad that I caught it so fast, actually. I had so many ice puns and so much fun trivia I want to talk about with the Regi Pokemon, but no, I caught Registeel and Regice super fast. I didn't get to talk about any of it. Wow. Well, I guess in that case, we can talk about it in the PC box because, yeah, it'd be kind of a shame to leave this episode at that, because seriously, this episode would be like, what, like 6 minutes long if I didn't do it? So yeah, that being said, though, I guess we should go check out our legendary Pokemon here. Alright, how are my three lovely Regis doing? We got Regirock, Registeel, and Regice. 3 of the Titan Pokemon, at least for now, because, you know, we're not in Generation 4, we're just 4 Titan Pokemon. And then in 6 more days from the day I'm recording this, it's possible that we're going to be having 2 more Regis, because the DLC for Sword and Shield is going to be coming out in 6 days from now. So, yeah, I guess that's pretty cool. That being said, though, now that we actually got the Regis here, I wanted to talk a little bit about them, because unfortunately, Registeel and Regice decided to really like me or something, getting the Pokeball super fast, but Regirock, Registeel, and Regice. These are Pokemon that are quite mysterious, and even though they've been around for generations upon generations, not everything is quite understood about them. For starters, we don't even know if these Pokemon are like, you know, natural-born beings. For all we know, they could be like man-made like beings, because if you remember back when we were reading the descriptions, like the description of why they were sealed, or our Pokemon was sealed, we don't know for sure if it was these Pokemon for sure. But that being said, though, we don't actually know if they were like man-made or whatnot, because for all we know, they could be like cores and like man-made, because these Pokemon are clearly ancient. They've been around for several years. They're probably some of the most ancient things among the entire Hoenn region. In fact, probably some of the most ancient things among the Pokemon world. So it is quite interesting to think about, like, how these things are like created, because as you can see, if you look at all of them, their faces have like, I don't know, they're like symbols or whatnot, and they glow and change color depending on like their health, I guess you could say. So it's kind of interesting to think that maybe these Pokemon aren't really Pokemon, but they're more like machines turned into Pokemon. That being said, though, that's just my own theory on it, because, you know, there's nothing really quite yet to prove it. That being said, though, who knows? Maybe in the DLC we'll learn more about how the Regis came to be. That being said, though, another thing I gotta mention quickly is their battle cries in the frickin' anime. Or by anime, I more mean movies they appeared in. By movies, I mean just the one movie, being Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, because holy crap, their cries are some of the funniest things I have ever heard. I'll play them on screen right now, but trust me, it's definitely, if you want to watch the movie, it'll definitely give you another reason to watch the movie, because they are amazing.
A Regirock!
That being said, though, we've caught ourselves the free legendary Pokemon that we can't catch so far. And we've caught ourselves the free Titan Pokemon. That being said, though, guess what, guys? For finally, once in a while, it is time for us to continue on with the main story. Seriously, this has been going on for a while now. It's been like 5 episodes since I've done the main story. But it's finally time for us to continue on with the plot of the game. And by that I mean Archie's probably getting really bored of waiting for me, so we should probably go try and catch him, or at least find where he's gone to. That being said, though, let's get out of here. And also let me heal up my Pokemon here, because they've taken a little bit of a beating, and by that I mean Damsel got absolutely destroyed by the Icy Wind. And also Vanette too. I still find it funny that Icy Wind of all things is the only thing I had to worry about. And it was the only thing it really got to hit me with too. Seriously, that fight ended off so fast. Alright, that being said though, I think I drilled him the point enough that that fight ended off quickly. I think it's time for us to go forward. And Pacific Log Town is probably our best place to go forward from, so that's why we're here. That being said though, let me put on Repel here, and oh, wait a second, I don't have Dive. They're in a submarine, they are probably diving themselves. I should probably have Dive to go after them, that only makes sense. Okay, I am back with a Pokemon with Dive, because going after a submarine without being able to dive is probably not the best idea. That being said though, our full team was together for approximately like 5 minutes, but now Wailord is back on the team, because I need to dive, and I refuse to teach any of my Pokemon HM moves that are not Strength and Surf. And Fly, I guess, too. That being said though, it is time to Surf, and I should probably put a Repel up. Never mind, I already did that, alright, cool. That being said though, let's get going, and before I get going, for real, I think I want to, no, not that. No, I want to go to my Expeditionary and put that on Damsel, because I want Damsel to catch up in levels, because it's the only Pokemon on my team that has not fully evolved yet, and we should probably get onto that. That being said though, let's get on Surfing, and I'm pretty sure I fought everybody here, so I'm not too worried about running into anybody, so it should be a quick surf, hopefully. By quick surf, I mean it's probably not going to be a quick surf because I have to keep refreshing my repels. Let's ignore you two, except I think I've already fought you. Yes, I have. Alright, perfect. Our goal right now is we want to try and surf our way all the way over to Route not 108. Route 128. Jeez, I cannot talk. Talking too fast. And holy crap, repels, please. I know repels are not that good compared to max repels, but this is getting a little ridiculous. That being said though, my mouthful's aside, while we're waiting to surf on over there, how have you guys been doing recently? Personally, I myself have been playing Xenoblade, as I've been mentioning quite a bit recently, because it's like my favorite game ever, and I've been loving the crap out of it. And currently I'm playing Future Connected, and I've actually been really pleasantly surprised by it. I think it's actually a really cool addition to the game. At first I was a little worried it might mess with the lore or whatnot, or like take away from what like made Xenoblade so great to me, but it actually just flat out added on to it, so if you're a fan of RPGs and you've been interested in getting Xenoblade, I highly recommend it, especially Future Connected. That being said though, I think we're almost there. Yeah, there we go. Here we have ourselves a dive spot here, and I think it's a good place to dive. Let's check it out. As you can see, looks like we found some cabin of sorts. Let's check it out. And oh, looks like we found a submarine. Looks like we're right on the money. Submarine Explorer 1 is painted on the hull. This is a submarine Team Aqua stole in Slateport. Team Aqua must have gone ashore here. That being said, I think it's time for us to go ashore as well. So without further ado, let's do it. And here we're at the C4 Cavern. And from the sounds of it, sounds like Team Aqua is probably here too. That being said, that this here is a little bit of a mini dungeon of sorts, and due to what's going to be happening in the near future, I think it is probably best that we leave things off here. Short episode, I know, but let me just be clear. I was planning to catch Regice for this entire episode, make it its own episode, and then go through here in the next episode. However, Regice decided to get inside the Pokeball really fast, so that didn't end up happening. That being said, though, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah. That being said, next time on Pokemon Emerald, we'll be going through here in the C4 Cavern and seeing if we can find Archie and stop him from doing something which is probably not very smart of him. That being said, see you guys then. Wait, hold the presses. Don't end the episode yet. There's one more thing I just want to say about Regice before we leave. It's Cry. Okay, you can leave now.